In agricultural news from agview.net, since last you and I met, Ag Secretary Sonny Perdue announced that USDA is moving the Economic Research Service and the National Institute of Food and Agriculture to the Kansas City region. Perdue said the site selection process was rigorous and that the Kansas City region provides a win-win situation. He said it maximizes the mission function by putting taxpayer savings into programs and providing affordability, easy commutes, and extraordinary living for the employees. Perdue said the Kansas City region has proven itself to be a hub for all things agriculture, and it's a booming city in America's heartland. USDA conducted a cost-benefit analysis, and conservative estimates show a savings of nearly $300 million nominally on things like employment costs and rent over the course of a 15-year lease term. Now, what that means? Well, the savings of about $20 million a year. That means more funding available for research of critical needs like rural prosperity and agricultural competitiveness. Now, as you can imagine, Kansas and Missouri celebrated after this successful united effort. Senate Ag Committee Chairman Pat Roberts of Kansas said that the research that will occur at the National Bio-Agri-Defense Facility near Manhattan, or MBAF, and the research that already occurs throughout the Kansas City Animal Health Corridor, he said, makes Kansas City a natural fit. But the process to reach Kansas City has been mired by some controversy and some call a lack of transparency. Employees of both agencies voted to unionize to negotiate in opposition to that move. Those unionized employees of the Economic Research Service and National Institute of Food and Agriculture demonstrated to show that they weren't very happy about having to relocate to Kansas City area. Several employees actually rose and then turned their backs to Ag Secretary Sonny Perdue during an afternoon meeting when he wanted to talk about the relocation plans of the agencies to the metro area. The Hagstrom report said that the protest was put together by the American Federation of Government Employees. The organization says the move to KC is nothing but an attempt to undermine the employees' scientific work. And in a move anticipated for weeks now, Tyson Foods has introduced its first ever venture into plant-based meat alternative products. The company also announced it'll be selling additional products that combine the traditional meat blended with plant proteins. Tyson adds a new brand to its collection of products. It'll be called Raised and Rooted. The company says the first product of the new brand name will be a plant-based nugget coming out later this summer through some various national retailers. Well, you want a burger? Well, those blended burgers, they say, will be available to the general public sometime this fall. Tyson is saying that these are healthier than competing plant-based only patties. That's Ag News. More coming up.